Hey guys, it's Nate Montiel with Transcend. Today I want to talk about our refrigerator that we introduced. This is actually a Furrion 12-volt refrigerator, 8 cubic feet in size. First thing I want to talk about is how it vents. So the venting system, it's basically kind of like your refrigerator at home. It actually uses the air in the interior of the couch to actually circulate and help cool the refrigerator. Why is that important? Because inside the unit, you're always going to have more steady temperature. You know, when it's cold or hot outside, it'll be more steady temperature versus basically on hot summer days, trying to get really hot air, trying to circulate that and cool that air down. Other features I want to talk about here, as we open this up, is the efficiency. So there is a little dial down here. The dial has basically a couple modes. The modes I'm going to talk about, it's the off mode first. When it's off, it's basically stop the cooling, but the light will still be on. Okay, so that's basically recommended when you put the unit away for the winter. Mode, basically the off-grid mode, is when you're not plugged in. They recommend actually using that mode to actually cool the refrigerator because that's going to be more efficient. So your off-grid mode is going to basically, depending on the temperature, the interior temperature, from 75 to 90 degrees, if you're going to keep it, but it basically is only going to pull up to 2.4 up to the highest worst conditions. If it's 90 degrees or 95 degrees in here, 3.8 amps per hour. So the refrigerator is super efficient. So it's pretty excited about that. So other things also I want to talk about, some of the features. So this refrigerator actually cools down or basically gets to operating temperature faster than the typical RV refrigerator, gas electric. So our test that we did on this refrigerator, it took 3 hours to actually get to operating mode versus the RV refrigerator, it takes around 5 hours. So very efficient. Also, this actually has a direct connection to the battery. So something I want to talk about there. So if it basically bypasses the battery disconnect switch. So even if you turn the battery disconnect switch, there's still direct power to the battery. So something I recommend telling your customers, if they do put this, or they want basically power off the refrigerator itself, you have to unplug the battery to actually kill the power. Because if you don't, it's still going to get some power to it, which basically, if you don't use it over the winter, it could drain the battery. Real quick, guys, that was just a little quick overview. I recommend if you there's some things you want me to hit on the Transcend. You guys got my contact information. You can call, text, or email me and say, "Hey Nate, can you start talking about this feature?" If you got any questions, let me know. Thanks.